Joining us live here on I Follow Hatters, a 2-2 draw at the LCI Rail Stadium, but that must feel like 2 points lost this afternoon.
It is. It is. You know, I'll paint the picture of they've got 9 6-footers in their team. Every time it goes dead, it goes in your box. So we had to ride the storm. Well, not ride the storm because they didn't, but every time it goes out to play, it goes in your box. So we knew we'd have to do that. And what we said was just be clinical. What we do when we have counters, when we have opportunities, take them, and it could be out of sight. If we did that, we would have been, because we had enough clear-cut chances to have won the game comfortably. Then, my pre-match thing, are we better than last year? And it's the same mistakes as last year. That in the 90th minute, or 95th minute, Marek has a goal kick, kicks it straight down the middle. When we're all lined up over here, they get an opportunity to put it in our box, no threat. Whatever. He drops the ball out, then we don't defend the corner, and then we end up 2-2. And it's so disappointing, because that's what happened against Blackpool. And football's like that, but just see the game out. Just see the game out, and we didn't. And we didn't do enough. And we haven't got that killer instinct, and that's what really disappoints me today, because we, in terms of play, we knew we had to be. Maidstone had less chances than us last week, and won 4-2 here. If we'd been any amount of clinical edge, we'd have been out of sight, and then that would have been a consolation later on. But it wasn't. So credit to them for them keep going. But I'm angry and I'm distraught.
I mean, the game started promising. Dan Potts with his 3rd goal of the season, a nice header from the first corner of the afternoon for Luton, and then Luton seemed to get into the stride then and had a few more chances. Obviously there was the setback of the equaliser, but second half it looked as though, you've mentioned the chances, it was that clinical finish, wasn't it? There was numerous opportunities, 2 in first half injury time as well. Collins and Cornick both perhaps should have, scored from those chances.
Look, we paint a picture for them and say that any time the ball crosses the halfway line, it's going in your box. Then if you give a free kick away, stupid, silly free kicks, they load 9 in the box and his instinct. And then if you give a throw-in away, or you don't do something, then that's their main threat. But you need to have a clinical edge about it. And as we did, we had so many chances to have won the game. We could have been, comfortable at half time. Collins chucked up inside, put it over the bar. Hilton's point-blank header late in the first half puts it wide. Harry Cornick clean through 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's just straight at it. No cleverness, nothing about our play, and that's cost us today, because we could have been. And then by the time we do get the second goal, that could have been outside, because we've had so many opportunities in and around the box. Harry Cornick did every seat in the stand, bar the goal, with shots. And that needs to be clinical edge, because it's no point saying, oh, he's positive, he's doing that. Yeah, we need clinical edge here, because otherwise we don't get promoted. And I'm not having the same mistakes I made last year, because we have a structure, we play, we're a positive side, and we have. Well, I need quality. I need players to take games from me. Otherwise, I have to keep coming here all the time, and having onslaughts and picking big sides, and I can't play the side I normally can, because they've got 9 6-footers. So it just all. So we have to make sure that we have clinical edges, so that we don't have to play these games.
Clinical edge. I mean, Elliot Lee did pop up with that goal. Alan Sheehan's free kick deflected off the wall. It fell kindly, but Elliot, a cool finish. He'd looked lively in it. It was a good opportunity for him this afternoon. 45 minutes, but through injury to James Collins. First of all, an update on James.
Just overstretched a little bit, so didn't take any precautions. And I said, look, there's lots of positives. I really am. When I look at it in terms of how we dealt with the aerial threat for most of the time, but it's just difficult at the minute to think, because I feel gutted again. I feel like I did against Blackpool, but that's happened too much, and it can't keep happening, because I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it, and I'm honestly I'm distraught, because out of nothing we have to work so hard to get opportunities and to get things. And we work so hard on our structure, our attacking play, and so if we allow that to happen, then I don't know why I do it.
There was a bit of controversy in the first half. We called it Towelgate on commentary. There seemed to be, it continued, didn't it, even after it had been drawn to the officials' attention?
That's not for me to just comment. Like, if you've got a long throw, then you can want a towel. I don't know if it's illegal, or if you ask the referee, or if you don't ask the referee, or whatever it is.
Has to be available to both sides in all areas, basically.
Well, we didn't need one, so I wouldn't have worried too much about it. But if they do, and if they, then fine. But I don't think it took any extra length of the throw. They threw it a mile anyway, and they didn't actually score from a long throw. What they scored from was balls and second balls and scraps and stuff like that, which we didn't deal with. So look, without being disrespectful to them, they've battled, they've scrapped, they've gone to the 95th minute, and they've got a 2-2 draw. They celebrated like they won the league, because that's what it means about to teams. You know, with Crawley was exactly the same. But we're comfortable in the game. It's not, we haven't got a threat, we haven't got a problem. Our keeper hasn't had to make a save, and then just self-destruct button just ticks over. And I find it hard to speak, because I can't keep saying the same. I can't keep saying the things that's costing us, because we're a good side and we deserve to win that game today. But deserve to win a game, you have to keep going, you have to keep doing the right things, and we made errors right when you needed people to have a clear head and so on, and we didn't. And it's just Blackpool all over.
The harsh reality is we could be having such a different conversation, couldn't we? Without that last minute, you'd be pleased with coming away with 3 points. You said they deserved it. They said created loads of chances, and that is the thing with football, isn't it?
You'd be top of the league, but it is harsh reality. But harsh reality is, I think, if you do your job, well enough, then it comes down to your quality, it comes down to your work, it comes down to your structure, it comes down to everything. We didn't do it. We conceded 2 just really scrappy goals. And we knew what we were going to do. So just be men, mark your man, don't let runners go, win your headers. Just that's all you had to do today. It wasn't as if like, well, you got to go run, you got to think they'll suck you in because they'll go there, they'll get it wide, they'll whip it. No, they don't. They put it in your box as high and as hard as they possibly can, and then they have a fight. That's what cost us.
Thanks for your time, Nathan. Appreciate that.